Last video we added some events to all these input elements and icons here. Now we will make draggable contents to this form. Now inside your project directory you install this React Beautiful DND package. Inside the section for getting the list of questions from question UI function, you add this drop context here. This drop context will wrap the part of our application where we have to have the drag and drop enabled, and only the required prop in the drag drop context is the on drag end, and we will pass this on drag end function, and within that we will wrap all the list items with the droppable, and the droppable id is set to droppable. And later we provide the function that takes the parameter provided and the snapshot. The first argument is the object with inner reference and the draggable props to be assigned to the root of the draggable component. First argument also has the drag handle props property which can be passed to the root component. The snapshot of the inner draggable component. Now you place all this list of questions within the div element, and also import all these drag indicator icon, drag and drop context, droppable, draggable from React Beautiful DND. And this on drag end function is used to return the new position of items on drag. It receives the two arguments. The first one is the drop result object with the source and the destination being the properties of the your interest. The second argument is the responder provided object. The source contains the droppable id provided earlier and the index of the item. The destination is the optional and can be null if the item is droppable outside the draggable. The destination is an object with the droppable id and index referring to the new positions of the item. Now inside this questions UI, you just remove all the code within the questions.map. You just take this and paste somewhere in the new page. Now inside this questions UI, write this code snippet. This is draggable and the key is set to the index I, and the draggable id is the that is concatenation of the string with index id and plus id string, and the index is I, and also provide the function provided in the current snapshot of the droppable items, and draggable id and index are only props required here. It also accepts a render function. The first argument is an object with the inner reference. The second argument is the snapshot of the inner draggable component. Here is the updated list item, draggable indicator, drag indicator icon, and style that with the color position. Now here you play below this you place the code that you have written before. You cut it and place here and just save the file, and my app is running without any error. Here you refresh this. Now you got this draggable indicator here, and I will click on this icon. Here the new question is added. You can drag and drop this. You hold on the drag indicator and place it here. Here you got this functionality. This completes the drag and drop functionality. Add these two functions into your component. Expand the close all and the handle expand. That takes the parameter index I. In the expand close all the questions of the state component will and the property open will be set to false. In the handle expand I, only the particular question the open property will be set to true. And also in the add question add more question field, you call the expand close all function, and in copy question you also call this expand close all function. Here in the below you add an on change event and pass the handle expand function to the accordion, and below here below the accordion summary, and place all the code of the question boxes within this condition here. Questions dot open, whenever the open property is set to true, this question editable form will be opened, otherwise the empty string will be displayed here. When you open the browser and click on the add icon, it opens the new card to add the new question to the form. When you click on the copy, it copies the same question. When you want to edit that same question, suppose for the third question, when you click on third question, it opens the both the first question and third question. Here it happens because our array values we have used the object. In JavaScript, the objects are reference value. In the copy function, we pass that reference of the first element. Now go to this array, and to copy the same object, we make use of spread operator that pulls out all the properties present in the ith index and creates the new object here. And now you save it and open the browser, refresh it. Now you click on the add icon and also copy the same question. When you click on third question, it opens only the third question, not the first question. And also one more important thing here you see the first and second as a serial number to this question. If you hold the drag icon here and place it in the first position, the serial number automatically will be changed. This completes the question form designing.